All right, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? Welcome back again to Paid to Drive. We're doing another live stream, but you may be watching it as a video, so either way, stay subscribed to me so you know whenever I do live streams. That's right, and make sure you turn the notifications on. There's that little bell. Tap that and make sure that it sends you notifications. It'll send it right to your phone, so you'll never miss one. You'll always be on time. That's right, guys. And we've been doing an amazing job at getting like 15 likes a video. Can we go for 20 likes on this video? Can we go for 20? I don't know. But anyways, guys, what are we talking about in this video? Well, I'll tell you what we're talking about. We are going to discuss what happens if you miss an order, whether it's your fault, whether you left your phone on vibrate and missed it, or most commonly, when GrubHub screws up. With UberEATS, it's pretty self-explanatory what happens if you miss an order. You miss an order. It just counts towards your acceptance rate, which eventually, goes away as you start accepting more. But this really applies more towards GrubHub, because GrubHub is notorious for this. And GrubHub, if there's somebody official watching from GrubHub, I'm not doing this to try and lash out at you guys, but you need to try and do something to fix this, because it's getting ridiculous. It really, really is. I love working with GrubHub. I've been doing it for months now. It's been really helping me out financially, but you guys really, really need to fix this, and I'm going to explain. Several times this has happened to me. It doesn't happen often, but it happens often enough where it can screw up my my acceptance rate for my minimum for the day. I've had a situation, 3 different kinds of situations. One, where I've had the situation where I just did a delivery, and then like I'm in an elevator or something where the signal's bad, and all of a sudden I hear the cowbell ring going off that I have an offer, and by the time like I try and get a signal again, the offer's gone. Or even if it pops up and I try and accept it, they'll be like, oh, this offer is no longer available, it was already reassigned. But it's not my fault. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't give you enough time sometimes to accept it. So either they need to make the acceptance thing like, maybe a couple minutes. I understand they're trying to get that order, that order delivered as fast as possible. But on the other hand, it's not fair to the driver. And then you call driver care and they say, send an email to ghdelivery@grubhub.com and they'll look into it. And then they give you the same answer every time. They're like, oh, looks like everything was fine with the app. Looks like your connection was fine. Sorry, nothing we can do about it. That's not fair. How are you supposed to prove that the signal was bad? You were in an elevator. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. If I get terminated because of this video, like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, because just because I'm speaking the truth, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's worst case scenario, But with that being said, that's one scenario. 2, another snenario was, oh my God, why am I blanking out? Another scenario was an update. I had GrubHub like overnight told me I needed to update my app. They do this frequently to fix bugs like this. So I download the update. It says it was installed. I was able to open up my app. Everything was fine. So the next day, my block starts at 11. I go on at 11. I'm online. I'm waiting. I get an offer. I go to open the app again, because I always leave it running in the background. I never actually like close the app while I'm online, because again, I don't know if that affects it or not. So I do that, and what ends up happening is I open the app and it tells me that it needs to update again while I'm trying to accept an offer. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's absolutely insane, So I try and do that. That guy almost just caused an accident in front of me, and he's a jerk for doing that. But anyway, I went to go accept the offer. It locked me out of the screen. I literally, like, the thing that said view, like the little yellow drop down thing came in, and it was saying to like accept the offer. And thank you, Joseph. I was wondering who was watching me there. It drives me nuts, and it screwed me up, and I couldn't accept it. So now listen to this. So I called driver care. They told me the same routine. Contact GH Delivery at GrubHub.com. And I did that. And this time, believe it or not, they actually responded saying it looked like the app was malfunctioning, but there was no need for us to compensate you because you already made like way past the minimum. But I'm like, you know, it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because the time that they were going to help me out, I busted my ass and I was able to, you know, do enough deliveries to make more than the minimum that day. But I feel bad because a friend of mine who does GrubHub delivery, and she does like UberEATS and DoorDash and all that stuff, she no longer does GrubHub anymore because of this scenario, because they were sending her offers and, you know, something was going wrong with the app, and she was losing the minimum because she was doing GrubHub part-time, you know, and you know, and when you are only doing it part-time, those blocks are really important, especially if they're not sending you a lot of offers. So with that being said, she got screwed, you know, plain and simple. She got screwed. So she's like, yeah, I don't want to do GrubHub anymore because they kill me on the minimums, and it's not right. It really isn't right. So that's another scenario. I had one other scenario that I couldn't think of, and I don't know. But basically, this time was actually my fault. I was doing GrubHub stuff or whatever, and I forgot that I had my phone on vibrate. Like I was, I forget where I was. I was somewhere where I had to, like during my block, I had to put the phone on vibrate, and I forgot to put it back on. So I was driving around, and I was like, man, I'm not getting any offers. What's going on? And I looked at my pay summary, and it had like 4 missed offers in a row, and I was like, what? So then I called driver care, and I was like, I don't know what happened, blah, blah, blah. So I did the email thing, and they said, yeah, you know, it looks like everything was working fine, blah, blah, blah. But that was my fault. I then realized later that I had the phone on vibrate. And in that scenario, it was completely on me. You know what I mean? But I kind of wish GrubHub would just kind of look at like your track record and your acceptance rates and know that I wouldn't deliberately miss 4 offers in a row. You know what I mean? Like that's out of control. You know, like that's not me. I don't do that. I don't think I've ever intentionally missed an offer or anything. I've had to reject offers every once in a while where, like, you know, they wanted me to do a $3 order that was 15-20 minutes away, you know, right when my block was about to end or something. Like, you know, I can't be doing that. You know, that's different. But what happens when you miss your order? That's really, I gave you 3 scenarios. What happens? It hurts your acceptance rate for the day. In my area, I remember when I first started in June, you had to have an 85% acceptance rate in order to get the hourly minimum. Now they bumped it to 90%. Like, that's absurd, man. And how that breaks down, if you want to know, you have to deliver a minimum of 9 deliveries within your block, within your day, in order to stay at 90% and miss 1. Or reject 1 in order to still be at 90%. But if you do like 5 deliveries and you miss 1 or reject 1, you're done for. If you don't hit that minimum, you get what you get, you know? And the reason why, they didn't really give an official reason why they do this, but I can tell you right now, is because there are certain people that are hired through GrubHub that shouldn't be working at all. Like, they shouldn't even work for GrubHub because, let's face it, folks, there are some people that don't deserve to have a job because they are not good people, and they treat a job like crap, and you know, and it hurts it for all the people that actually care. Every job I've ever had, this is always the situation, you know. And you know, and the reason why they raised it has got to be because people were rejecting too many orders, and GrubHub was like, this is ridiculous, you know. It's always like the public who orders the food versus the drivers versus like the driver care people. And at the end of the day, the driver is going to be the one that's going to feel the hit of it most of all, you know. But anyways, I've rambled on enough. I've gone on a huge rant. If you agree with me or anything, let me know in the comments section. Tell me one of your stories down below. I'd really appreciate it. And that's really all I gotta say. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. I try and post every single day. Hey, what's up, Challenger Girl Vlogs? I try and post every single day, trying to give you real life experiences, you know. you saying where I am right now, Joseph? Or are you saying that's where you have like signal issues? Yeah, because I'm on the service road by 287. That's where I am right now. But anyway, please subscribe to the channel. I post regularly. I just hit over 115 subscribers, so thank you for all of that. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'm trying to get 15 to 20 likes every video. If you could hit that like button, I greatly appreciate it. And like I said in the past couple videos, I started a vlogging channel, Paid to Drive Vlogs. That link is in the top of the description down below. I wouldn't mind, if you don't mind subscribing there. If you like what I have to say here, maybe you'll like what I have to say there. I don't know. I know I'm begging, but you know, how else are people gonna know? So with that being said, guys and girls, that is all I gotta say for right now. Thank you so much for watching right here on Paid to Drive, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Same place, same here. Safe travels, keep grinding, keep hustling, doing your thing, and we will see you next time. I'm about to pick up this order. Shout out to Joseph Petrozola and Challenger Girl Vlogs. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Later.